Hey everyone, welcome back to Input, and we're doing a live stream today, and basically it's a director's commentary of Deep Cover Episode 6. To be honest, last one of these I did was, I think it was Transformers Season 5, Episode 5, Episode 6, something like that. That was the last one that I did. So, just me today. No special guests today or anything like that. But hey, is what it is, right? So, yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit to get some more people in there or coming in, because I know YouTube's notifications and all that stuff is a little out of whack a lot of the time. So, people won't get notifications and stuff like that. But if you guys haven't checked out the latest episode, link to my stop motion channel is down below in the description, so you guys can go check out Deep Cover Episode 6. Now, just to give a little bit of preface about the story up to this point, from the first 5 episodes, and something I want to address as well with this series is that some of the story takes place in the description of the episodes themselves. So if you feel like maybe you missed something or something's not connecting right for you or something, check out the description of those episodes and you'll be able to kind of piece it together and stuff like that. Now, those are mainly in the shorts. It's mainly in those sections of the episodes in the descriptions, or in those, I think it's like the first 3 episodes. But yeah, there's story in the descriptions as well. So the story up to this point, up to episode 6, is Nova Prime has escaped the dead universe, and he has slaughtered all of Drive-By's friends. And Drive-By, because of the police force and the Cybertronian police force not believing him, he quits his job as Deep Cover's partner and goes and joins the Wreckers of all people, which in this stop motion series, the Wreckers is led by Huffer. Yeah, you heard me right. Huffer. G1, Mr. Whiny Pants himself, Huffer. So, but yeah, so he joins up with the Wreckers, and the Wreckers, Huffer is letting him basically get the revenge and stuff that he desires, and kind of letting him do his own thing to try and stop Nova Prime, because Huffer believes his story, his situation and stuff, and believes in what Drive-By is attempting to do. So, in episode 5, they get the information. Drive-By gets the information that he needs to kind of get on the track of finding Nova Prime and where Nova Prime is and the location of Nova Prime, all that good crazy stuff. He does get it. And him and Huffer do the team up thing, and they go out and they do their Wrecker thing. And that's basically the first 5 episodes in a nutshell. Again, link in the description down below for all of the stop motion stuff. If you guys feel like you've missed anything or anything like that, like I said, it is a different channel. I did separate the 2 channels. Kind of felt like the main channel was getting a little crowded, so to speak. So give it about 5 more minutes before I jump into the director's commentary. Also, real quick shout out to all of my voice actors in this episode. Actually, all the voice actors in general for Deep Cover. They just kill it, man. Absolutely 100%, 100% of the time, absolutely kill their roles, man. I get some of those lines back and it blows me away. It's just like, geez, man, I can't believe what I got here. Very talented voice actors there. So yeah, and if you guys ever tried out for a role for Deep Cover or anything like that, I really do appreciate it. But yeah, huge shout out to all my voice actors for bringing these characters to life. And honestly, some of these characters are made up characters for the stop motion. So you won't see, Hasbro's not going to make these figures or anything because they're my own creation. And if you guys brought one of those characters alive, huge shout out to you guys as well. Huge thank you, huge thank you for that, because I gave you guys essentially enough rope to hang yourself with, and you didn't. And I was really surprised by everything that I got back for those created characters. Raziel, man, welcome in. How's it going, brother? Hope you're doing good. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So not really too much else to talk about or to say or anything else to preface all this stuff with. Raziel's supposed to be working. Yeah, man. I got some gaming plans tonight. Otherwise, I would have done this tonight. Done this live stream tonight. But like I said, I got some gaming plans with some buddies and stuff. So gonna play some Rocket League and eat some popcorn and just, you know, mess up the planet, I guess. But yeah, so I know this is a little early for a lot of people, but I really do enjoy these director commentaries, because I feel like a lot of people may miss something, or they didn't catch something, or it goes over their head, or maybe what's really cool is getting you guys' opinion and seeing the stuff that you catch, or your interpretation, your guys' interpretation of things. I think it's really cool. So yeah, 7 minutes into this live stream, and all I've done is babble on and on and on without showing you guys anything. So let's bring up this right here. This is episode 6 of Deep Cover, All or Nothing. So let's hit that play button. I'm gonna bring the volume down just a little bit. But yeah, if there's anything, like I said, hey, if you guys noticed anything, I want to know what you guys interpreted certain things as, and scenes or whatever, what your thought process was behind things. Leave it in chat, man. Let's do this. So
many is the time I have visited
got this all queued up and stuff.
and stop motion. However,
turn down a little bit more. So here we go. So this opening, I'm pretty sure if you guys have watched Transformers Season 5, recognize this opening. I love this opening. This is Zarak, obviously voiced by Ultra Marcus. You know, I do have to say this, Hasbro, if you guys ever watch any of this stuff, you guys got to pick up Ultra Marcus and let him do his Scorponok voice and stuff. Vector Overlay, this is my first time watching. I will go back and rewatch the earlier episodes later. Awesome, Vector. Like I said, link to my stop motion channel in Dashput 2.0 is in the description below. So episode 6 of Deep Cover.
All right, drive by.
So this takes place pretty much immediately after episode 5. And so here's the recap. I did extend the scene a little bit from episode 5 here. Yeah, so I did extend the scene a little bit here to kind of give a lot more context to what's going on. And I did do that on purpose with episode 5. I did leave it very vague to kind of play into that whole idea of Drive-By just being a nutcase, like a sociopath, psychopath nutcase. I really wanted to play into that and kind of give his reasoning for everything in episode 6. That is the interior of an actual Countach. It's not photoshopped or anything else. It does have that garish carpet all over the dash in real life. And the reason why I did the interior of the Countach the way that I did is because, you know, that figure is based on a Countach. And I thought it made sense with Drive-By essentially being in love with Earth culture and stuff like that, which you saw in episode 4 with him jamming out to Genesis and Phil Collins and kind of recreating the movies American Psycho and Reservoir Dogs. So huge Earth culture fan here. So that is the translation right there. Swerves, it's a bar. This is Chemical Brothers. The song is Chemical Brothers, Block Rock and Beats. Ultra Marcus and Derek O'Berry voice Yellow Jacket and Swerve, respectively. Like I said earlier, Yellow Jacket is a custom character. Yeah, I voiced Blast Off in Ultra Marcus's videos. Yep, I sure did. This is a little cool dialogue.
Telling old war stories.
With Yellow Jacket telling his old war stories and stuff like that. That's part of the character's design. So if you go back and you watch the custom video the video I did about me customizing Yellow Jacket there, it is part of his bio. So I thought that was kind of cool to finally be able to bring that to life. Definitely not in love with the war. Definitely not in love with anything about the war or nothing like that. So he's definitely taking it out here on Deep Cover or Drive By, excuse me. And that is the blue guy's name. It is Drive By. It's not Deep Cover. I know it's named Deep Cover. But main character's name is Drive By, although Deep Cover is in this. It's a play on essentially Deep Cover losing his partner, losing his friend, that kind of thing. Bit of a, no pun intended, bit of a swerve right there with the title. And Raziel, no, it's not. It's Chemical Brothers, not Prodigy. Block Rock and Beats. That song, Block Rock and Beats, is like a good 7 minutes long, and it won't disappoint, man. If you guys wanted to check out the full song, it's an awesome song. It's an oldie but a goodie. So ISO right here, the other Seeker, right, is voiced by Young Link, which description in link to his YouTube channel in the description of episode 6. So right there, the song ends, right? The Chemical Brothers song ends right there. Raziel says, thanks for clarifying. I was confused with the names of the 2 deep covers. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. A few people got confused with it. So that's why I started that's why he started can you read me? I started calling him Drive By, you know, like actually like writing his name in the script a little bit more. That's it. That Huffer's interior is a Volvo interior of his truck mode, his Earth truck mode. That kind of an homage to Drive By, kind of wearing off on Huffer a little bit. That is Ultra Magnus's office, and Deep Cover telling Ultra Magnus right there what's going on. I did use the Earth mode, Ultra Magnus, instead of the Cybertronian mode.
Don't you know it's rude?
I did voice Prowl right there, altered the crap out of my voice, but I did choose the Earth mode or Earthrise Ultra Magnus over the Cybertronian. You ready? A Cybertronian one, because this is taking place way after the Autobots and them come back to Cybertron from Earth and stuff like that. And then the classic I wanted to show how big of a badass Huffer has become. Ready. So he uses the Optimus Prime 86 inches right there. The song here is Mudvayne's Happy. If you guys look up the lyrics are really, I mean, they're really powerful lyrics. Most of Mudvayne's songs are very powerful. But I heard this song one day come on my MP3 player while I was running, and I was like, oh man, this would be a sick ass song for a fight sequence or like a, you know, like a very battle heavy scene or whatever. Ultra Marcus right there killing it as Rodimus Prime. I love this part. And he just brings up the cannon. Good answer, right? Like I love that. Flashes of the white screen, kind of cuts back. It's a very old school animation trick to flash to that white screen right there. The bright colored lights in the background are supposed to represent like city streets, like city street lights driving by and stuff. Hey, Ultra Marcus, welcome in, man. Just talking about you. So right here, Stevie P83 bringing the thunder for Nova Prime's voice. I told him what I wanted, not as a voice, but how Nova Prime was as a character, and he gave me that voice, and I was like, good night. That's perfect. So, and I don't know. I'm pretty proud of that sequence right there. I thought it was really kind of impactful. Now this, I don't think anybody caught. This is the Hayabusa drop. Ryu Hayabusa does in Dead or Alive in the Ninja Gaiden series, and Nova Prime just did that to Drive By. So if you guys have ever been Hayabusa dropped, you guys know how much health that takes away. And real quick, the black, I wanted to show throughout the whole series, the interior of my buildings are always just green screen to black. I don't do any real backgrounds with them because I really wanted to show like the darkness that the city is, or, or it's what Cybertron has become, how dark it is on the inside, how rotted it is on the inside and stuff. And so, and then right there, Rodimus loses the Matrix when he gets stabbed and becomes Hot Rod again. That's a kind of an homage to the G1 thing. When he loses the Matrix every time he becomes Hot Rod again. Now this is Humble River by Pacifier from the War for Cybertron games. They use that in the trailer, and I've been trying to find a way to use that song for a while. I love that song.
So once he served his time.
So what Drive-By did, it gets explained right here. So basically what he did, he used the Matrix and forced a Matrix Buster Blast onto Nova Prime, but in doing so, he forced his will through the Matrix, and the Matrix kind of, him doing that extinguished his spark. He basically extinguished his spark in order to do that. And it gets explained right here that he forced his will through the Matrix and stuff. And then that's what opened up the portal and all that stuff. Ultra Marcus says, there's a nice feel and vibe to the visuals in the Deep Cover series. I appreciate that, Ultra Marcus. Now this is a cutback to what happened earlier in the episode of what Drive-By and Yellow Jacket were talking about. And this is Deep Cover right here. Like I said earlier, the series is it's about Drive-By doing his thing, trying to stop Nova Prime and stuff, but it's also more of Deep Cover kind of losing his friend, his former partner and stuff like that as well. Kind of like with Cheetor from Cyberverse, something like that. Yeah. With the Matrix and stuff, definitely. And the ashes here, obviously going into the credits and stuff symbolize, it's supposed to be Drive-By's ashes and stuff. So, yeah. And I've said this before, Ultra Marcus, he's the one, he's the sole reason why this series even became a series, because it was originally just a 1 episode, 30-second YouTube short. And it's just a short that I thought of one day, and he's like, I think you got something here, man. And I was like, okay, maybe not. And he's like, no, dude, I think you do. And I was like, all right. So it just kind of grew and morphed into what it is there. So yeah, that was Deep Cover episode 6, All or Nothing. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys want to watch the full series, link down below to In-Put 2.0. But yeah, so with the series overall as a whole, like I said, the neon colors and the bright lights, it's very steampunk-ish. And I did that because I wanted Cybertron to kind of feel like they were essentially painting over the dirt, right? Like Cybertron is this dark and gritty place, and then the neon lights are supposed to essentially hide all of that, but it really doesn't. And then so when you go inside the buildings, like I was trying to explain earlier, is that the buildings on the inside are black because it's supposed to represent that rot and that decay and that grossness, whatever that Cybertron has become, that a coat of paint can't fix, right? So that's why I didn't do any backgrounds for inside the buildings or anything. And yeah, Ultramarket, yeah, steampunk and very noir. Yes, definitely. 100%. He says, Ultramarket says, sometimes it's worth letting an idea play out to its fullest extent. Absolutely, 100% agree with that. And Raziel says, very interesting. I really like this series. I appreciate it, man. And Kwachkin, I know I butchered it, man. I'm sorry. It was definitely very good. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's essentially what I was going for. Like I said, the inside of the decay and the rot of the inside of the buildings and stuff like that with the series. And I've had a few people ask me why I don't do use backgrounds inside the buildings, and that's kind of why. So, but letting an idea play out to its fullest. Yeah, honestly, like I said, I didn't have anything planned other than that one short, and honestly, it was just from the fact that I know, what I call drive by, the Walmart deep cover, right? I just put a record logo on them and like a repro label, toy hack sticker, whatever you want to call it, of the record logo, and that was it. And I named him something different, and he's just essentially just going to be on the shelf for a while. And then I thought, hey, you know what? Let's make a little clip and make some characterization out of him, and he can just be like this balls of the wall ballistics kind of record type of guy, and it just, like I said, it just snowballed into kind of what it became. Um, I have been toying with the idea of doing another deep cover series. It'd be kind of like a prequel, kind of like a buddy cop, kind of like not necessarily a comedy or anything like that, but like very buddy cop, haha, but very serious in tone, a little bit, very noir and set in the same era and everything else. And it would just be drive by and deep cover story. Ultra Marcus is asking any ideas on what your next project will be. But yeah, that's what I was thinking with as far as deep cover goes. And I was also thinking about doing an epilogue episode for deep cover where you see deep cover dealing with his loss. He loses his old partner in drive by and stuff like that, and essentially kind of dealing with that. Very, very real world type of implications for the stuff, and I kind of feel like it's different in that regard, right? So just be kind of, like I said, be deep cover dealing with drive-by's loss and stuff. The next project as of right now is the Transformers Alchemist. I showed the trailer for that, and that was like 2 months ago when I showed that trailer. So that's going to be the next project. That's probably going to be another short series, or short story series type of thing. Ninja Bill, welcome in, man. But yeah, so that's pretty much what the next one's going to be. I will definitely go back to deep cover at some point, because to be honest, like, not to toot my own horn or anything like that, I really do enjoy the world that I built there in that series. Let's see. Rajil says, if you're looking for an idea, I'd like to see some female Autobot stories. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, I was going to put Lifeline as the nurse in the emblem removal section, and she was going to talk to Yellow Jacket a little bit, but my girlfriend didn't want to voice. She was real nervous. She didn't want to voice Lifeline. She was real nervous in doing it. So I cut Lifeline out of the script altogether. And so, but yeah, there was supposed to be a little bit more dialogue there between Yellow Jacket and Lifeline. Basically, he was going to express how nervous he was because, he's got bad medical anxiety, and what he told Drive By, was kind of like a crutch, like an excuse, because he says that the cost of removing emblems tripled overnight since when the Autobots outlawed the Decepticons on the planet. And he was going to confide in Lifeline that essentially it was just a crutch because he has real bad medical anxiety and he's real scared and stuff like that. And then Lifeline just kind of reassures him that everything's going to be okay. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to leave a scar, nothing like that. But all of that got cut because, like I said, my girlfriend was real nervous about doing the voice for Lifeline and stuff. Quatchkin says, maybe explore this Cybertron more would be interesting. Yeah, that's definitely something I definitely want to do. Like I said, I want to, because I'm really proud of this Cybertron world that I've kind of built here with Deep Cover, and I definitely want to explore it a lot more actually, because I feel like there's a lot more to this world in terms of characterizations, just from different characters, right? Like I already made Huffer the Wrecker of the Leaders, and I don't think anybody really expected that. And so I feel like there is a lot more here with this, and I think that's probably what's going to happen after Transformers Alchemist. I'm going to continue the Deep Cover World, that version of Cybertron. So it's essentially I'm going to be building my own little universe, and I might try to see if I can fit this Alchemist thing into the Deep Cover universe. Maybe, I don't know. That'd be like some script reworking and stuff like that. But if it is in this universe, it's so far removed from Cybertron because it actually takes place in the Milky Way, like our galaxy. So it could happen in the universe. It could not. But if it, like I said, if it does, it would definitely not have anything to do with Deep Cover's Cybertron, if that makes any sense. And Jabil says, I hope everyone's week has been well, and I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, man. I hope you're doing well too, good. I hope you're doing good as well, bro. So, maybe give Yellow Jacket his own series. Yeah, that's actually something I did think about as well. That would be up to Ultra Marcus as well, if he wanted to come back and reprise his role as Yellow Jacket. But that was something I was actually toying about as well, because in this episode, he talks about, Drive-By says, put my money where your mouth is. Maybe you could be the change that Cybertron needs. And I was thinking about doing something like that, where it's kind of where the story wouldn't be as like as I guess as battle heavy, as action packed. It would be more of like a drama, and it'd be more like where Yellow Jacket is trying to become the next political leader. So you kind of see him dealing with the issues and trying to fix people's problems, and working in like soup kitchens and stuff like that, and be more of a drama-ish type of thing versus like an action-packed type of thing. So definitely an idea that I was playing around with. Ninja Bill says, what have I missed, besides everything you said since you started? Yeah, everything I said since I started. No, director's commentary on my last episode of Transformers Deep Cover. Again, if you guys haven't watched it, link to my YouTube stop motion channel is down below, so you guys can go check it out. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's 6 episodes of Transformers Deep Cover. Just go over there and watch the whole series. I mean, the whole series will probably take you like 30 minutes to watch. So, let's see. Requesting Siege Aragon with Lionizer as his sidekick. We'll see what happens. I'll keep that in mind. We'll definitely keep that in the file cabinet, so to speak. That's how he has him displayed. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Ultra Marcus says, I'm happy to reprise the role. You should definitely do a story about one of your custom Transformers. Yeah, dude, I really want to, man. I really, really want to. Like, this Deep Cover has got me super, like, I don't know, man. Just like that world has got me like super energized and super stoked about bringing more of that world to life. And it's actually got me really jazzed up on my next project, my next stop motion project. Like I said, Transformers Alchemist. That's going to be, like I said, that's going to be a short series. That's probably going to be maybe 3 or 4 episodes. It's not going to be anything crazy long, but I do want to take every episode there and make them longer. So basically, I want to try and do like 15-minute episodes or something like that. Nothing like Ultra Marcus. That dude does 30, 45-minute episodes, right? But but that's kind of that. And then, like I said, after Transformers in August, I'm going to move back over. I want to move back over to Deep Cover. And I know I haven't mentioned Transformers Season 5 yet. Season 5 is pretty much is DOA, right? So until a new Black Zarak figure comes out, because I kind of wrote myself into a corner. I kind of need that figure now in order to progress each episode. So basically, I kind of wrote it to where I need the figure for it to work, because up to this point I've just been using photoshopped images of Lord Zarak, just kind of, and he's photoshopped as Black Zarak, the you know, the way that Hasbro made him look in the newest figure. But now I kind of need him to walk around and interact with people and stuff like that. So it's so instead of, I could do it, but it would have like this weird disconnect, like feel like a Power Rangers episode more than a Transformers episode. So I'm waiting for that to come in as well. Hey, TCG Studios, what's up, man? So that's what's going on with Transformers Season 5. I do have the lines and everything for the next episode. So as soon as that figure comes in, and I do have everything already filmed except for the Black Zarak stuff. So as soon as I get Black Zarak, I can film those and then release it. Like I said, it's just unfortunately I can't do much without that figure at all. Let's see. Rajul says if you do shorter clips, you can generate episodes more regularly. I think might help channel growth. Yeah, definitely. The thing is like it doesn't take me very long to do the stop motion stuff. I mean, stop motion is time consuming within itself, 100%. But for me, it's a lot of the editing that really eats up the time and stuff, because when I sit down at my computer to edit, the world disappears. I can spend 9, 10, 12 hours a day just editing it and lose complete track of time. So what I end up doing is I have to block out days, if I'm going to edit and stuff like that. That's why if you look at the community tab, I said this episode was going to come out, deep cover was going to come out today, but Wednesday night or Wednesday day, I started editing at like 10 a.m. and lost complete track of time until about 7. And then Thursday, I still had some editing left to do. So that's definitely what's going on there. Let's see. Super Sentai Henshin. What's up, Zeta Versus? What's up, man? Power Rangers Transform. As Zeta says, editing is a bitch. Yeah, dude. I really enjoy it, but like I said, I get sucked into it, because the thing is with editing for me, it's like, is the voice too loud for the music, or is the music too loud? Is it drowning out the voices? Is it this or is it that? And then, I'll export something like an entire episode or something like that, and then I'll sit here and then I'll sleep on it, and then I start thinking about, okay, I need to change this, or I need to change that, or I need to go back and do this. And it's always like this chase of perfection, so to speak. So, Ultra Marcus, Zeta fresh from his own triumph. I haven't watched it yet, man. Zeta, I didn't know you were doing a premiere at 1:00. So my bad, dude. I would have pushed this back if I do. Let's see. Wow, that's more editing than my videos. Well, and the thing is too, is like I use Premiere, and I really want to learn Premiere as I go, right? So I want to get better with everything. Premiere is basically what I'm trying to say is like Premiere is like the god hand tool of editing, right? So I really want to learn that program in and out and stuff. So that's why, it takes me, I've got certain things in Premiere down, but that's why sometimes it takes me a while to do editing, because I'll look up YouTube videos or editorials or something on how to do a certain thing in Premiere instead of, getting like, because you can get plugins from Premiere. So instead of getting a plugin and doing it real easy, I don't want to do that. I want to do it the way that Adobe makes you or wants you to do it, right? Because I want to learn Premiere 100%. So, and then After Effects as well. Some of the sequences that you saw is from After Effects. That takes a while to use as well, and edit, and then you got to move it from After Effects into Premiere and stuff. So it's a bit of a task. Let's see. Zeta says he's going great. I'm so happy with the way the vid came out. Man, I gotta check it out after this live stream, bro. I got to. I'm super stoked, man, to check it out. So Marcus says he's more of a Sony Vegas person. Boomer. No, you're good, man. You're good. Ninja Bill says, I refuse to learn stop motion based on the fact that I would rather watch others do it or because I'm lazy. Take your pick. Actually, the thing with stop motion is like it's easy, but it's difficult at the same time, right? So it's easy to kind of get into and learn the basics of, but it gets really difficult when you start adding weight to your puppets, right? So like, and what I mean by that is, like if you pick something up by like say its head, right? Like if you pick an action figure up by its head and you shake it by its head, the weight of the figure is going to sway back and forth, right? So when you start putting weight into your objects and you start putting momentum into your objects, and then you start trying to figure out like certain things like a fight scene, or is this too slow? Should a punch be 3, 4, 5, 6 frames? And you start thinking like, if you're filming at 30 frames a second, like a punch, right? If you're filming at 30 frames a second, should this punch be 5 frames? Should it be 3 frames? What looks more realistic? So it's real simple in to get into, but it's difficult to master, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. So Reginald says, heck, I used VideoPad. So simple. I used to use VideoPad as well. The thing with VideoPad was, for me, was like the green screen wasn't up to snuff. It's not bad, especially if you're using like basic green screen effects and stuff, but there really wasn't a whole lot of leniency. Your green screen had to be one solid color. With Premiere, there's a lot of leniency there. You can adjust how much of the green screen Premiere will pick up, and then stuff like that. So I think VideoPad is very user friendly too. There's a lot of stuff, because I used VideoPad for a while, and when I went back to Premiere, I was like, oh man, Premiere made this a little more difficult than what it should have been. But so Ninja says, so that means I'm just lazy, and I'm good with that. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, you be you, buddy. It's all good. So we're all a little lazy, right? If I wasn't lazy, the stop motions would come out a lot faster than what they do. So there are times, I'm not gonna lie, there are times where I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything today. I've got to edit, or I've got a stop motion, or I got a script to write and stuff like that. I'll do it tomorrow. So yeah, I totally get that. Totally get that. So I think what I'm going to do also, and tell me if you guys like this idea, I'm going to do casting calls on the channel as well. So if you guys see something in the community tab, casting calls now open or something like that, hit me up on Instagram or something, or a message on Discord or whatever. Just, get a hold of me however you guys can. A message on the community tab post that you see, or if you guys are on Discord or Instagram, like I said, don't be afraid to hit me up and send me your tryouts there. So yeah, definitely, I am going to need some people for Transformers Alchemist that's coming up. Like I said, they're more permanent roles. So if you're good, to play that role a few times over, like I said, they're more permanent. They're not one-shot characters, nothing like that. So if you guys are good with that, I'll have a character list for you guys. And if you guys want to try out, feel free. So no worries there. Raziel says, yes, user-friendly. The curve wasn't too steep, but all I do is cut videos and adding pictures and music, so I'm good. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Let's see. What's up, Bo? What's up, man? Hope you're doing good, bro. What the heck is a community tab? So a community tab is, it gets unlocked at 500 subscribers, and you can talk to your subscribers or whatever, kind of tell them what's going on without having to make a video. You can make polls and stuff like that. That's basically all it is. Jay Hollis says, I'm late. Nah, dude, it's all good, man. It's all good. So, but yeah, next stop motion series, like I said, is Transformers Amalgamous. And then after that, I'm going to revisit the Deep Cover universe, and possibly even do an epilogue for Deep Cover, and it'd be about Deep Cover and more Deep Cover focused, I should say. So something I will use in like 10 years. Yeah, dude, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, man. It's all good. So yeah, and then after that, like I said, return to Deep Cover, and then Yellow Jacket might be getting his own series. I'm really, really, really like that idea of doing more of a drama-based, less action-packed kind of stop motion series and stuff. So, especially about a new political uprising and just essentially Yellow Jacket, getting command over Cybertron and stuff. I think it'd be really cool. Let's see. He says, I got to make some more stop motions too. Maybe after Christmas I'll try. Yeah, dude, go for it. So yeah, well, guys, I want to say thank you for joining me on this director's commentary. If you guys like these director commentaries, let me know, man. I really do enjoy doing them. So, but if you guys want to see more, I do have other stop motions that I haven't done director commentaries on. So if you guys want to see more, I can always, kind of go back and do more commentaries and stuff if you guys like that. But yeah, link to the stop motion channel is down below in the description. So, and if you guys haven't checked out Transformers Season 5, get caught up on that. If you guys haven't checked out Deep Cover, the series is now over. So feel free to check out all 6 episodes. And let's see real quick before I leave, check chat real quick. Bo says, I'll do an evil voice. I think I can. All right, man, hit me up. Johnny says, been listening while I exercised at the gym. Awesome. Appreciate it. Kwachkin says he's feeling inspired. Awesome. Run with it, man. Ultramarcus says, thanks for the stream. It's always good to get together. Yes, I 100% agree with you, man. Let's see. Vector Overlay says, yes, this was fun. I like the commentary. All right. So yeah, link to the stop motion channel, like I said, is down below. It's in Dashput 2.0. Get caught up on all the stop motions that you haven't got caught up on, I guess. Yeah, that's how that works, right? So, so as always, I will see you guys next live stream, next Tales from Teletran podcast when we come back in the middle of January. I will see you guys next stop motion, next video, all that awesome, good, crazy stuff. And as always, you guys know how this goes, right? Like, be kind to each other and spread the love, man. Love you guys. And as always, cut it out.